guys, welcome back to a Halloween tutorial. Today is an inspired Walking Dead look. I'm sure you guys have all heard of it or watched it, so if you want to see how I got this look then please stay tuned. So I'm going to be starting off with the Nuttra Effects oil just to moisturise my face, and then I'm going to be priming my face with the MUA Primer just so my makeup goes on a lot easier and so it stays on. Then I'm going to be starting off with two foundations. First is the Urban Decay Naked one. This is just a light base I'm putting on my face so the blood doesn't actually stain my face later on. And then I'm just blending this in with a damp beauty blender, and then after this I will be going in with a drugstore foundation from Hard Candy, and this colour is way too light for me but is perfect for this look. So I'm just putting it on top of that other foundation I applied just to make my skin appear a lot lighter than it is, and then blending that also out with a damp beauty blender. So then once I've done this, I'll be going in with my YSL Concealer and highlighting this and also making my face appear a lot lighter than it already is, and then blending it out with my beauty blender, of course. I'm going to be applying these onto my eyelids so they look kind of white as well, and then setting everything in place with my No.7 pressed powder in the shade Medium. And then I will be setting everything in place using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette using the colour Lucid, I think it is, just to set my concealer further in place. And then after this, moving on to the eyes are really simple. I'm going to be using a kohl liner from the brand 17, and once I've done that I will be smudging it out slightly with my Sigma brush, and this is going to give it like a really smoky, dirty effect. As we know, zombies haven't really got perfect makeup, so yeah, I'm just trying to make this look as messy as I can, but then I'm going to be setting it in place just with a normal black eyeshadow, and then blending the edges out so it looks even more smokier, and so it looks like we've kind of slept in the dirt, like, if that makes sense. And then once I've done this, I'll be doing the same routine underneath my eyes just to make it look a little bit more smoky. And after this I'll be waterlining my eyes with a Smashbox black eyeliner, and I'm not going to wear no falsies because we know that zombies don't, so I'm just going to coat my eyelashes, not that much, but using a bit of mascara just to open them up just a tiny little bit. And then I'll be setting everything in place using my MUA setting spray, and then once this has dried I will move on to the gory bit. So here I'm just using some eyelash glue just to stick the tissue down later on. You can use latex, but I just haven't got it. It still hasn't arrived yet, so I'm still waiting for it, but this works perfectly fine as well. So yeah, here as you can see I'm just creating some open wounds, and then once I've applied the tissue I'll be going back over it with some eyelash glue just to make that tissue harder, and so it's not soft, and so it's a little bit more crispy and everything, so it looks a bit more like dead skin, if that makes sense. I'm really trying not to make this disgusting, but it's gonna be disgusting. So yeah guys, just apply these open wounds wherever you want. I created them on the side of my head just because I'm left-handed. It was the most easiest bit for me. So yeah, I'll just be repeating this process on my face just until I'm happy with as many wounds as I've got. And then once all the wounds are dry, I'm going to be just covering them slightly with a little bit more foundation that's left on that foundation brush. Then after this I just took some pluckers and started tearing the tissue away so it looked like it was ripped skin. So you just want to be really careful with this so you don't cut your skin. And then I took some scissors just to split the skin even more. So yeah, just carry on doing this until you're happy with it. And then after this I started to work on my main piece, which was the mouth. So yeah, I just started applying the eyelash glue once again, and then I started applying some cotton wool. This will help make the teeth stand out even more and make them look 3D. So once you're applying the cotton wool, you want to make sure you also apply some more eyelash glue just to make it adhere better to the skin, and so it is pretty much rock hard when you apply the false nails. So now all I done for the teeth was just get some white false nails. I already had these since I do the nails. So yeah, you can buy these from anywhere. You can get some cheap ones, they don't have to be expensive. I just did these with eyelash glue as well. And then I started working on the gum area and just applied some tissue and then started patting that into place and some more tissue at the top. And then I applied some more eyelash glue on there just to make it a little bit more harder. So then now for the shading, I took all different colours. First I applied some black. Now this is just going to be like to represent dirt, so I just start applying that literally everywhere where the wounds was and around the wounds. So yeah, just keep tapping this into place. I'd like the tapping motion because it looked more of a nice and messy effect. So then after this I went in with a purple. Now this is where I tried to like represent a bruise on my face, so I just went a bit over that black over the wounds, and then I went a bit on my forehead a bit further out than the wounds. And then once I'd done this, I got a big fluffy brush and started patting everything into place so it would blend out, so it actually looked like it was coming from within my skin and not like I just plonked it on my skin. And then I went in with the brown. This appeared more of a reddy tone, which I absolutely love because it came up like a dried blood effect. So yeah, then once I'd done that, I just got a big fluffy brush again and started blending all that out. And then I went in with a more reddy colour. This really looked like proper dried blood, I think, so I applied that all over the wound and everywhere where I thought it was necessary. And then once again I blended that out with a big fluffy brush. And then I got the pluckers again just to start ripping the skin off, as it did get stuck onto my skin more because I started blending everything out. And then to make it look even more gory and real, I applied some fake blood. I just used an earbud just because it had more control over it. I just started applying. I didn't actually have anything in mind where I was going to apply the blood or how I was going to apply it. I just kept applying it until I was happy with it. So then after this I let this dry a little bit and then I started working on the teeth area. So I went in with some yellow face paint and started coating the teeth very lightly. This will make it look like they're decayed, rotting and things like that. So then I went in with the same shades of what I put around my forehead and just started blotting this around the teeth, on the teeth, just to make it look even more of a rotting effect, like the zombie had been eating someone. You guys get my grip. But then you want to make sure you go in the centre, well in the middle between them teeth, and just start colouring them in with some black or dark brown. This will make it look even more 3D. Then just to hide more of that cotton wool, I went in with some blood which I could spray on, and then I started blending out just with a normal sponge. So then after this I went in between the teeth with my Chanel black liner just to make the teeth look even more dirty and rotted and decayed. This will also help the teeth look really 3D, like they're actually coming out of your face. And then I started getting my big blending brush and just started applying all different colours just everywhere. And then I got some more fake blood and started applying it between the teeth, in between the jaws, not a jaw, sorry, in between the teeth line and like on the gums. And then I just got the tube and just started applying more. So yeah, I just wanted loads and loads of blood. I really wanted this to be as gory as possible, so just have fun with it, see what you can create. There's no right or wrong with this. So then after this I took another sponge and started creating some scratch lines like I'd been dragged across the floor. And then after this I wanted to create like a black eye. I thought my face looked a little bit too bare and too clean, so I started to create a black eye with all the different colour shades. And yeah, just as I said, just be as messy as you want. There's not a right or wrong way to do this at all. And then I wanted to contour my face with a deep browny blacky shade just to make me look a little bit more dead. So yeah, just keep contouring until you're happy with it. And then I went in with a damp beauty blender to blend it all out and to make it look like it was actually coming from within my skin instead of just plonked on top again. And then I wanted my nose to be bleeding, so I started to create a blood coming from my nose and then from a bit of my eye. And then I went in with some MUA purple liquid lipstick, and I thought this was a little bit too bright and too neat. So I went and drawed like it dragging, and then I just got a big fluffy brush and just started patting it everywhere, all different colours, until it looked like, you know, dirty and messy. I just wanted this to be like, it looked like infected and like a bruised look. So yeah guys, this is basically the finished result. Don't forget, all my other Halloween tutorials will be linked down below. There is some more still coming on their way, so I hope you enjoyed this look. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, and also there will be a bell button next to that subscribe button just so you can be notified when I have a new tutorial. So yeah, don't forget to click that, and until next time guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and thank you so much for your support, and until next time, bye!